The reason I get to the mountaintop is so I can look at a different experience, period. And then from there, it allows me to see, oh, I look around, I'm up there long enough. Now going to the valley doesn't diminish it. Now I get to see the top of the mountain. Oh. One isn't better than the other. The top of the mountain, in mathematical terms, is greater, but it isn't better. It's just different. And we understand that. You won't try to better yourself. You'll just expand naturally. Expansion is something that naturally occurs, and when you're not in conjunction with expansion, hence the pain. If you're going down a river and it's pretty rapid, and you grab onto a branch, now you know how strong the rapids are. But if you're not, you have no idea because you're one with the rapids. You ever get in a car and doing 100 miles an hour? And if you're out in the desert, you don't notice you're doing 100 miles an hour until you hit a tree. Or until you try to grab something. When you're going with the flow of your natural energy, that's joy. That's success. When you grab onto the branch, the flow doesn't stop. That's the pain. Why are you holding on to something that doesn't need to be held on to? That's the question you ask yourself. All right. Any other questions? Okay. You guys were a good audience today. All right, I'm going to leave you with this. Did you have Is he telling you to ask a question?
I don't
No. Oh no, all right, I'll ask. You know, we talked about this before, and we were saying that you were talking about that analogy with the tree, when you climb the tree.
Mm-hmm.
And then what if you actually just really like climbing the tree that makes you happy? Maybe I wasn't happy before, and then I saw the tree and I climbed it, and then I felt better because I
Well, the energy spurt. So in other words, in other words, when you get excited, you're gonna act on it because it's emotion.
But I remember I was a little kid and I was bored, and then I just saw a tree, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna climb this. I climbed the tree, and then I felt great after climbing the tree.
Oh, I know,
So
but
the
then
tree
every
made
time
me feel, but I didn't feel good before I climbed the tree. I felt
No, I got
better
that. But then
after.
if that was the case,
Yeah.
every time you saw a tree, you would climb it, you would feel great. Is that
We'll
still?
try it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It happens so quickly. We want to give the weight to the outside world. It's like because my hair looks good, I'm giving kudos to the mirror. No, the mirror is. I knew to some degree my hair looked good, so I wanted to look in the mirror. So it actually fulfilled it. So when you actually generate emotion of excitement, it's energy in motion. You have to take physical action, and the tree happened to be there. And the reason you climb a tree is because every time you climb a tree, you take a new route. You try to go faster, slower. You get integrated with it. It's specific. But that actually just extenuates the excitement. But it didn't generate the excitement. Because if it did, all you need to do is live near a tree and you'll be excited the whole day. Yeah, right? And then they would call you Tarzan.
Yeah.
I can relate to that though, because I think it's hard to remember that we really have that much power that we can change our mood, that we don't need something in the outside world.
We don't.
Because when I'm down too, I look for the metaphorical tree, whether it be, oh, if I call a friend, I'll feel better. If I go to the gym, I'll feel better. But I forget that I actually don't need the thing. The thing happens in my head.
Yes.
But
there's nothing wrong with utilizing the thing. Just don't give the thing the weight. There's
The credit,
nothing wrong like looking in the mirror to see if my hair looks good.
But it's part of the get happy, like what Abraham always says, get happy, and then you're gonna perpetually feel happy. So whatever in the moment that brings you down, and you try to make yourself happy, whatever that activity is, whatever the thought is, however small it is, whatever brings you that joy in the moment, to turn it around, to turn the negative thoughts around, or the external situation that might be affecting you, not really, but you're allowing your thoughts to affect yourself. That's the part of the get happy, right? So whether it's the proverbial tree, or whether it's the actual climbing and the actual action of feeling that, the actual joy and connection, right?
Yeah. That's
so you
the
still
permission
do the thing,
slip.
you just don't think that that's
But that's
what
the thing is that's the
makes
permission
it
slip because we know this.
But it's the dog and pony show, it's whatever works. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter
exactly.
what it is.
But once we do it, remind yourself it wasn't the tree, it wasn't the activity. Although the activity was the extenuating circumstance of moving into it.
The
So by all
vehicle.
means do
Yeah,
it.
the
By all
vehicle.
means do it, because were you ever happy without climbing a tree?
I don't know.
So, but I'm saying, have like, kids do this all the time, they'll have these spontaneous happy moments. It still happens to me when I'm driving in the car. And I might blame it on the song that came on, but things like this happened to me before. Or when it was a song came on, it was just a reoccurring trigger that the song may have hit when I was like in, 10 years old. So there is a link to that. But that isn't the causation, it's myself, the ability to allow myself to let go. And when you actually get to the point when you allow yourself to be miserable in the moment, you literally let go. Misery diminishes slowly. But we came here to tell stories. In order to tell stories, we create processes. So we're not here to overlook processes. We're not in this quantum, I don't want a quantum leap to here, quantum leap to dinner. All of a sudden, what did it taste like? I don't know, I quantum leap to my meal. You came here for the process. So the process you'll experience based on the emotion that you had when you went into the process. So why not choose a positive as best you can, and when you do, you'll only get a positive outcome for that. And that starts from your belief structure. Why do I believe this is a negative thing? Ask yourself that question and keep asking why and why. And it'll turn up and it'll be nonsensical. Because someone told me. The nun, when I was 3, told me I would, and I believed her. But that's just a habit.